Welcome to the Not in My Backyard simulator, an interactive museum display. Not in my backyard syndrome is a phenomenon that occurs when the public opposes development near their homes due to beliefs that it will harm their well-being or property values. This installation focuses on the differences between coal power plant development or wind energy developments. Most startling, the NIMBY phenomena has been widespread in opposition due to wind energy. However, the health effects of a coal power plant are much more devastating. Pollution from this smog-emitting energy source can lead to lung disease and worsened asthma. It also harms the environment, leading to the greenhouse effect and climate change. Yet, wind energy comes with minimal health effects, primarily occasional headaches. Wind energy is also better for the environment, releasing zero greenhouse gases and slowing the onset of climate change. So why are we targeting wind energy within this exhibit? Let's take a look at some facts. It's been found that 70% of new wind energy projects in France have appeals against them to stop construction. In the US, non-wind projects such as coal power plants or nuclear power only have a 20% chance of having an appeal placed against them. Wind energy is much higher. Yet, support for wind energy is high in most countries, with most coming in at about 60% support. It is clear that there is some disconnect between the support for wind energy and the actual construction of wind farms. This is why we are pulling wind energy into the spotlight. So, we ask of you, what would you rather have in your backyard? As a museum curator, you're probably wondering what it would be to take on this display. Let's take a closer look at the installation itself. This display is meant to be fully immersive to the spectator, who will be surrounded by towering wind turbines and smog and coal in the background. 3 wind turbines are front and center, while the back section serves as the coal power plant. Each of these sections are highlighted by lighting, sound, and movement. To make this interaction possible, the use of the circuit shown in this diagram is necessary. It has 3 main branches that control different sections of the display. This circuit requires the usage of an Arduino Uno Rev 3, 5 red LEDs, 5 white LEDs, a piezo speaker, 3 DC motors, and a 20 kiloohm resistor. Here is a sample of what the circuit may look like when installed. This is a smaller scale version of what would be used in your museum. For branch 1, the red LEDs and piezo buzzer will indicate the sounds and feeling of a coal power plant. Red signifies warning, highlighting the negative impacts of a polluting power source. Within the display, these elements are located towards the back in order to align with the coal power plant imagery. Branch 2 consists of the white LEDs. White is considered a color of pureness, just as wind energy is a renewable, non-polluting energy resource. In the display, these LEDs serve to highlight the wind turbines located in the front. These wind turbines are located in the 3rd branch of the circuit. They are spun by the DC motors, which are slowed by a resistor to have the motors match the 30 to 60 rotations per minute seen in wind turbines that are actually out in the field. The DC motors spin the wind turbines as shown here. The Arduino Uno controls the display on its own, so all that has to be done is turning the circuit on or off for the day. The code for this device is simple, as seen here. The timing for each element can be changed within the orange tabs in order to control the display to the museum's desire. Here, the sample circuit can be seen running through its programming. This loop will continue indefinitely until the display is shut off. After seeing the organization of the display and what it will mean for your museum, we ask you again, what would you rather have in your backyard? Sponsorship for the Not in My Backyard simulator comes from the American Wind Energy Association, National Renewable Energy Laboratories, Vestas Wind, and GE Renewable Energy, as well as participating museums. Museums that have already signed on to showing this display include the Denver Art Museum, the Oregon Museum of Science and Industry, and the Museum of Fine Arts, Houston. Our citations for facts and information used in the development of this project are shown here in IEEE format. Thank you for your interest in this display. We hope you will join the effort in combating NIMBYism in the wind energy industry by showing this display. Thank you!